But Melissa is an abstract artist working in acrylics who is based in Toronto's West End. Melissa is a self-taught artist with a background in psychology and early childhood education. She will share with us a beautiful piece that she's donating for auction, and later on Ramona is going to share how you can bid for this piece of art. So take it away, Melissa.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. There's a few of you in this room that know me and haven't seen me in a very long time. So just wanted to say hello, and it's good to see you. So as mentioned, I am based in Toronto. I'm in the West End, and I am now an abstract artist working with acrylics on canvas, and you can see some of my work behind me. I just wanted, before I start to talk about my work and my experiences, hi, Paulo. I just wanted to thank Angela and the founders of Circle of Healing. One of the biggest barriers to accessing mental health resources is that there aren't enough of them. And right now, there is at least a 4-month waiting list to get in to see a psychiatrist. If you get a referral from your doctor, and psychiatry is covered by your health card, so it can be a very affordable resource for people. But unfortunately, the wait lists are very long. And certainly, you're helping to remove one of those barriers just by doing some of the work of helping people to find and to connect with those resources. So really, thank you so much for identifying the need that's out there and really doing something about it. So just a little bit about my own personal experience. Hi, Dave. I was diagnosed with clinical depression about 15 years ago and anxiety. I was working in a nonprofit, and we had access to a psychiatrist who we could consult with on our cases. So we were also able to speak to the psychiatrist about any personal issues that we were having. And so I would request a session with her, and I would speak to her about work-related things. And she identified that I might be experiencing depression. And when she said this, it was like, it took me a little bit of thinking. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? This is true. I knew that there was something there. I knew that my life was getting very difficult to live. And it made a lot of sense when she identified this. So I began to see the psychiatrist at her practice in her office. And she told me that she recommended that I go on medical leave. So I went on medical leave from my job, and I was gone from my job for a year. And I was receiving psychiatry therapy a couple times a week, and it was extremely helpful. I'm really grateful that I had that opportunity to learn about the ways that my brain had learned to cope with life, and to get some tools and resources to deal with all of the pain and the difficulty I had. So yeah, just very grateful about that. And but also coupled with the therapy, when I was off work, I started to really dive into creating. And at that time for me, it was knitting and crocheting and sewing. I really got into it, and it was extremely therapeutic for me. And that sort of, when it was time to go back to work, I had a really difficult time going back into the workplace, because all I wanted to do was be home and knit, even though now I had the resources to sort of manage better in life. So what I ended up doing was working for myself. I started knitting baby clothes. I was knitting little sweaters, and I went to the one-of-a-kind show and exhibited. I did a lot of little shows. Eventually, it led me to opening up my own shop. So I ended up being in business for myself. When I closed the store, I found myself in another place. I had sort of went back into a bit of a depression with such big changes in my life and not really knowing what it was I wanted to do. I had some temporary jobs here and there, but I've gotten back into creating again. And I find that what I do right now, the work that I do is quite rewarding. It's very therapeutic for me. And a lot of the work that I do is just me meditating. And my goal is to create work that brings the viewer joy. So my pieces tend to be very happy, very energetic, and just something that I hope people will connect with, and that it will bring them a sense of joy or peace or some positive feelings. So that is a little bit about me and my history with and my experience with mental illness and my work. And I'm going to show you the piece that is going to be auctioned off. So it's sitting right here. So there on the Facebook page for Circle of Healing, there is going to be, or is, a video that is going to be uploaded to show more details of the painting. It's 24-inch square, 1.5 inches deep. It's on a gallery canvas. It's all acrylics, and the title of the piece is called Way Leads to Way. The title of the piece is taken from a line in the poem by Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. And why it's called that is because there's these lines in the painting here, and here they're converging. And the poem talks about choice. And when I'm working, I make a lot of choices. So it's really open to interpretation and how you want to connect with it. But the title, Way Leads to Way, just gives you a point to think about and how you would connect with this piece. So there's that. And I think I'm finished. If anyone has any questions, maybe to be involved. I'm really pleased that you gave me this opportunity to just participate. So thank you very much.
Wow, Melissa, thank you so much. Both my parents are artists, and your work is unique and beautiful and incredible. And even over the computer screen, I feel like I connected with that piece. Thank you so much for donating. It's obvious it comes from your heart, and it comes from deep places.